Reginald, darling, come here, please. I have a story to tell you about your grandfather. Have a seat. Good job. I was jealous of every woman my first husband looked at in the face, and he was a portrait painter. Do you remember, Jet? My second husband suffered tortures from his own jealousy of your grandfather. That was premature but prophetic. Your dear grandfather was our neighbor in those days, and he used to stand and look at me from his balcony. And then he in turn tortured himself, poor man, with jealousy of my second husband, who was dead by that time, to be sure. But that only seemed to make it worse. When I think of times when I've walked into my first husband's studio, shaking all over, to see what sort of woman he was painting at the time and how much of her, and the times I'd glanced up at your grandfather on the balcony, and let my dear second husband imagine, God forgive me, that I was smiling at him. And then when your grandfather would catch me looking at my poor second husband's portrait, my first husband had painted it while they were both alive, and if I wanted to drive him to fury, all I'd have to do is give one sigh. Well, now they're all in heaven, all three, and I'm almost sorry I worried them so, but never forget that I was an obedient wife, gentle and loving, and I did it for the money. All of it. Move along. A little more appropriate than, I don't know, Mexican voice, because it sounds like fucking 1932.